Let's wait a couple seconds, let everybody get back in here. Thanks for your patience, everybody. All the way from Greece and Canada and Louisiana, Netherlands, UK. It's awesome. Jamaica. Fantastic. And thank you, everybody, for coming back so fast. So we have a couple more minutes here. Let everybody get on here. It's only about half of us who come back so far. I don't want to start without giving them the chance to get back on here. Sorry about that. I hope everybody's happy. Thanks, Pam. And hey, Pam, whenever you want to start broadcasting, you can. I've given you the capability of taking a mic and then just mute your mic until we're ready, if you want, or you can just wait. Pam's one of our moderators. She's awesome, and she's going to help with questions tonight. Thank you very much. It definitely helps me out. Just so everybody knows, we all do this because we want to. We're not paid to do it. We're doing it to try and help everybody. Don't worry I know people have asked me this before, so I'm just going to, get this out in front. The way my software is that I purchase, I pay for every month, I can't change it. It requires for you to put an email in. I don't even know how to retrieve the emails because I don't use it. I don't try and build a list. I'm doing this to help people. I'm not doing this for any other reason except to help people understand ad hit profits and get the word out. And the stronger that all of us work together and make ad hit profits, the better for all of us. And that's the only reason I'm doing this.
Hi, Ernie.
Hey, cool. Hey, you know how to mute there, Pam, or you want me to do it for you? Pam.
Hi, Ernie.
Hello, do you hear me? Hello?
Hi, Ernie. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. Yeah, Pam's got a better mic than I do, I guess.
Oh, good. Hi, everybody. I'm just trying to adjust my volume right now.
Hey, Pam, can you hear me or no? Oh, I guess she can't hear me. That's okay.
There we go. How's that?
Pam. Whoops. Okay, she just went bye-bye. Anyway, so, okay, now she's back there. Okay, cool.
Okay. 50%.
Hey, Pam, can you hear me?
Okay, Lewis. Tell me when it's good.
You gotta do it on your computer.
All right. Hey, Pam, can you hear me? She keeps going off and on. All right, hey, well, we're trying to figure that out. Let me go ahead and start what I was saying here. Apparently, she can't hear me when her mic's on or something. But just so you know, we're just trying to do this to help people. Okay, no problem. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Because, Pam, for some reason, everybody could hear you. They could hear me, but you couldn't hear me. It's all good. Anyway, so there's no other motive here except for to help, okay, and teach people that, you may have a problem doing something, you don't know how. So I'll go through the site and show you some stuff through the site. And then once we're done with the presentation, please feel free to ask any questions you want. Okay, just wait till I'm done with the presentation. And then if you want me to go back to the site because there's something you didn't understand, whatever the case may be, we're here to answer all your questions. If for some reason we didn't answer one, it's because when everybody's typing and asking questions, it'll disappear so we don't see it. Don't think we're avoiding it. Just ask it again. Okay? So let me go ahead. I'll go ahead and start going through the website a little bit. I'm sure, most of the people here probably have already signed up. If you haven't, it's okay. What I'll say at first is, if you have not signed up yet, and whoever brought you to this webinar, please ask them for their referral link and put it up right up top here where it says addprofits.com and sign up under them. They'll appreciate it for sure. And that way we can grow our family. All right, Pam, did you want to try it again? Then we'll get situated and get going. Okay, go ahead.
Hello, everybody. Is that too loud?
It sounds good to me. Can you hear me now, Pam?
I can hear you perfectly, Ernie.
Okay, cool. Awesome. We're good to go then. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and give this a presentation, Pam, and then once I'm done, when people want to ask their questions, you shoot, okay?
All right.
All right, cool. All right, everybody, here we go. First of all, thank you, everybody, for being here. I hope that you'll learn something or we can help you with any questions that you have. That is the purpose of us being here and the only purpose. Okay, so first I'm going to just go here and sign in real quick. And notice every time, anybody that's already in this, you already know, when you sign in, you have a secondary password. The site does not remember your password, nor your secondary password, which I know some people don't like because they got to do it every time, but it's actually very good for security because it's not saved in their code, so they can't go in and get your information and hack your personal account. So it actually protects us, even though it's, everybody says, it's a pain in the rear end. But it's all good, okay? Okay, this is the back office. And I'm just going to show you a few things that possibly, people might have. You've never been asked for a secondary password, okay? Have you set up your entire account settings in your back office, Sally? Because it should have. Okay, Gerald, what are you saying? This is too small for you? Or is for somebody, because you can actually, you should be able to do it yourself for everybody. Right. Exactly. There you go. Thank you. All right, but anyway, it's the back office, and if you're not being asked for a secondary password, that's kind of different. I'm not sure. You have to ask Charles or Pam might know when we get done here, okay? But it should be asking you for a secondary password. And yeah, if you didn't create one yet, it won't ask you for it. That's very true. And that would be. I'll show you here. You know what? Let me do this real quick. Let me sign out, and I'm just going to show you something real quick. So for people that might be don't have a secondary password, let me just show you something real quick here. When you first sign up, and you get your email to activate your account, okay, it'll bring you back to here. It'll just have your username. And right here, okay, you'll see your account details are not complete. If you see that, that means you haven't completed your details yet. And that's when you click on that, it'll right here, it'll give you account details not complete, because this is for training purposes only, this account. So I haven't done it. Plus, that way I can show people what needs to be done. And then secondary password is not specified. You just click on it. Now it says up here it has your password. You don't need to do anything with that. That's just if you want to change it, okay? Oh, you have a secondary password and your details are complete, okay? But it quit asking. That's strange. I'm not sure why it's doing that. That's something that we'll have to address to Charles. That's a good question. That's strange. All right, well then, since you all know what that is, I'm not going to go any further with it then. Let me sign back into the other account. All right. Start over here again. All right. Okay, this is the back office, as everybody knows. Okay, I'm just going to go through some of the things that people might be having an issue with or not sure about. Yes, there's several different strategies you can do as far as buying shares, the amount that you withdraw, and things like that. All of them are right. None of them are wrong. Okay, whatever you're doing isn't wrong. Okay, all the difference is how fast that your account will build up, versus not building up at all, depending on what you're taking out. And if you're not buying any shares once your amount earned here, where it says 844, it keeps building up. Once that gets to 45, you can, what they call is bump, which we'll get to here in a second, okay? But right now, I just want to show you real quick under advertisement setup. You'll see this setup listing. If you click on it, okay, you can, the 10 banners that we click on every day. Thank you, Teddy. You're right. That's right. I'm just a member like everybody else, just trying to help out. That's all I'm doing, okay? Now, I'm not an owner, and never will claim to be one. I'll leave that up to Charles. He was here on the last webinar. He's probably busy today. If I asked him, he will come. But, he's a single dad. He's got a lot going on. He wants to make sure we all get our withdrawals, too. So he might be doing that as we speak. And thank you, Pam. Charles Scoville is the owner. Very nice person. He is. He's very transparent. He's online on the Skype. If you're not one of the Skype rooms, get in one. You can get a lot of information there. He's always there when he's online, around his computer. Obviously, he can't be at his computer 24/7, but he's there an awful lot. And he tries to keep up on all the support tickets, all the withdrawals, and he does a darn good. Yes, there's, I think, 5 different Skype rooms, Ryan. If Pam would be so kind, Pam could put her username to Skype. If you add Pam to your Skype contacts, she can add you to one of the rooms. But please, when you try to add her, put a message in there that you're from Ad Hit Profit, so she knows who you are. Because if somebody tries to add me and there's nothing message, I'm not going to add you, because we don't know where you're coming from. Okay, there's her Pam's Skype contact. Just add her if you want to get into one of the rooms. Okay, she's very good at what she does. She's awesome. Oh, okay. Hey, Rhonda, could you put that in for everybody to see? That hey, that's what we're here. We're a team to help each other. Okay, so go ahead and oh, you did. All right, Rhonda had put in that as far as in the profile security settings, if there's no check mark for the IP address, if you read what she said there, it'll tell you, why you get a secondary password or you don't. Uh, Read above, she says. Thanks. Okay, so anyway, the 10 ads that we click on every day, that's where these are placed. Okay, and you only can do one at a time. So here, I'm just going to go here. When you view your ads, right here, all these different banners. Okay, when you're setting up your listing, that's where everybody's seeing it. All right, and if you haven't done one yet, that won't be there. But a title, description, banner URL, target URL, this will show up because you don't have a banner there yet. Okay, I set this up just so I could show everybody. I used ad hit profits because I don't want to show something else I'm doing here because I don't want anybody to think my intentions are anything but to help. Okay. Also here, the target URL is your referral URL. As you see here, I have ad hit profits refer URL, meaning that if somebody went directly to the site to join up, the owner would actually be your sponsor. I guess you could say that the actual business would be your sponsor. But you can do that. But if somebody brought you here, you really should join under them. But that's what the target URL is. Okay, that's your referral link. And then the banner URL, okay, is exactly what that is. The banner URL, which you go right here to the banners. Under referring tools, you go to banners, and they got 3 different colors as far as ad hit profit is concerned. But if you want to advertise a different program that you're doing, if you go to that program, they'll have referral tools too. All right. I'm not going to name any programs. Everybody's in something here, I'm sure. Everybody's doing some kind of online business. It doesn't matter if it's a service or if it's a product you're selling, whatever the case may be. You can advertise it here. And believe me, when you do this, okay, for every share that you purchase, you get 1,000 credits. Okay, that means you get 1,000 times 1,000 people, whatever, will have clicked on your banner. For every time that you do this. And people say, well, everybody's in here advertising. Yeah, but if you're the only one advertising something special, and it doesn't even have to be that way, somebody clicks on it, say, well, I've never seen this, I like this, and they join and you get a referral. It works, believe me. I do it. Not with this particular one. This is my son's, and I've done this just because I don't want to show anything else. I'm just trying to help with ad hit profits. Okay. Okay. I know a lot of people say that. Why would you put an ad in for ad hit profit in this program? And I've asked the same question a bunch of times, but somehow I don't get it, but people have gotten referrals. I don't know how, but they have. People do it. Maybe, I really don't know. That's a good question. It's not a bad thing. If it helps ad hit profits, that's what counts. Okay? So I'm just, showing that as far as your banner URL, you can get that from any site that you're on. They all have it. And then the target URL is simply your referral link. Okay? Actually, yes, it probably would. Because the more people, yeah, it will. You're right. It would help the Alexa rating. Huey, that's true. Because every time somebody looks at Ad Hit Profits, website, that's going to bump up the Alexa rating, which we'll also get to that too, which is phenomenal, by the way. And that's another reason that a lot of people are going to want to come here to advertise, not just people, but companies, other advertisers, because this site is ranked very, very high in Alexa rating. And just say, another site, another owner of another site, just call it ABC, selling ABCs. And he sees this Alexa rating on Ad Hit Profits is like 1,000,000 times better than his. He's got to come over here and advertise on here and try and get people to come to his business too. It's really good. For only been on since April 8th, the Alexa rating is amazing. So that's how you set up as far as your banner that you get the credits for every time you buy a profit share for $45. Then they also have to set up solo ads, okay, where you can buy a solo ad. They have set up, where you can buy a banner for a week, which this actual banner goes on the front of the website. And also, let's see here, right here. Nope. Let me see where it's at here. Okay, when you go to your dashboard, you see this banner here. It also goes here, not just on the front of the website. Okay, that's the one that you are paying for. And you can buy, the 125 by 125 banners, which go, all along the side of the site, up and down on either side, which it's getting pretty busy because I've got one myself on there. And it used to be every time I click, I'd see my ad. Not anymore because there's a lot of them. So you kind of like take turns. So that's a good sign. And then, of course, they got your regular size banner too. Okay? And those are the ones that you actually purchase. And as far as your revenue shares, when you come down here to finance management, you got my revenue shares. If you go there, it'll show you all the shares you have. Okay, and depending on how well, obviously here, my son only has, very few shares. Okay, but once you get a whole bunch of them, don't forget there's going to be more than one page. So if you don't see it, go to the second page, and you can have 10, 20, or 30 on each page. Once you build it up, or if you already built it up, that. But that's where you can go to find your revenue shares that you have total. And the way you can tell if they're active or not is any of them. If you look at the amount here, where it says $56.25 with a bunch of zeros after it, that one is matured. It's done. It's not earning no more. Okay? So if you just start, and just say you start with 10 shares. All right? And this is a mistake I made. I wish I didn't do it this way, but I did. But and they're going along, and there's no set time that these are going to mature. Okay, so if you want to ask that question, I'll squash it right now. There is no exact time frame that any one share is going to mature. What I can say though is if you buy them on the same day, the same time, yes, they both will mature at the same time. Like my son here started with 2; they both matured at the same time. Okay, so if you're going along and it seems like it's going good, it's steady, then all of a sudden it's like, whoa, it slowed way down. Please go check out your finance management, check out my revenue shares, and make sure that you didn't have a bunch of shares just all of a sudden mature on you. Because if you bought a whole bunch at one time, that's what's going to happen. If you went in with $1,000 and you bought $1,000 of shares at one pop, they're all going to mature at the same time, and all of a sudden you're going to be like, oh, what happened? Okay. So, oh yeah, you definitely got to view your ads every day unless you go on vacation. But yeah, you got to view your ads, every day, the 10 ads, and keep that bar green. Okay, that's for sure. If you don't do that, yeah, your earnings will stop. Okay, yeah, set your alarm, Carol says. I hear you from Canada. Well, I've done the same thing. So make sure your bar is always green. Do you have to do all 10 ads at one time? No, but until you finish your 10 ads, it will stay yellow. Okay? For instance, right here you see below the banner, it says next time, the 10th of May, which is tomorrow, at 8:16 a.m. my time. Now, if I wanted to, I was like, well, I don't want to do it in the morning no more. And right now it's 7:30 at night. And I said, I want to start doing them at nighttime. Well, this bar is green. If I go here, okay, and click here, and I click on all 10 of these, and I go through 10 of them, it will reset my time. Like if I went and did and watched all these, and they all say visited, I did it right now, and I come back here, this time would change from 8:16 a.m. to 7:29 p.m., which that's what time it is here with me right now. So if you want to reset your time, you're getting tired of doing it at night or in the morning, and you want to reset it, this bar is green. You can reset it anytime you want. Okay? Yeah, it can be challenging. While I'm here, I'm going to show you something that's really cool. Okay? And this is definitely the owner thinking of us. like I said, I'm a member too. This vacation 1 week is awesome. You just click on it. It's just like if you're, you know, purchasing, bumping, whatever, same similar thing. Vacation cost for a week is $25 for 1 week. You can put 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks on there. Okay, and you can pay through the processes, or right now, okay, it does not show up right here. It does not show my amount earned or my available balance right here. Okay, the reason being is I don't have enough to go on vacation inside my amount earned. Okay, if I did have $25 there, there'd be 4 selections here. My amount, my available balance would be showing up here with $25, and I could use my available balance to go on vacation. Okay, and what that means, okay, she lost sound. Can everybody else hear me? Oh, everybody lost sound? Good now? Okay. Minute. All right, cool. Scaring me there, you guys. Come on. Anyway, so, the minimum amount you can withdraw is $10. Okay? As long as you get the $10 in there, you can withdraw $10. But like I said, there'd be 4 choices here if I had enough in my available balance to go on vacation. What that does is if you buy that for $25, this bar will stay green for a week. I mean, you don't have to click and watch 10 ads for a week. It will continue to earn. Will it repurchase shares? No. Your amount earned will just keep growing for that week, okay, unless you come back in yourself and buy shares. The thing it does, it gives you a break if you don't feel like, doing it every day, which, people can get burnt out doing that. I mean, there's no question about it. I mean, you got to do it every single day, and this is thinking of the members right here by putting a vacation week on there. I really think that's cool. Okay, so that's how you go on vacation if you elect to do that. It depends on, on the person. Let's see here. As far as your payment history, you just click on payment history. It'll tell you, every time you purchase something, whether it's a share, a banner, a solo ad, vacation, any type of payment will show up here. Okay. You got your personal referrals. If you click on that, which there's none here, this is my son. It'll show you personal referrals, and it will also show how many referrals that your refer has, but you don't get paid on that. Okay, couple things here as far as this company is concerned. It's not a multi-level marketing business at all. Why? There's only one level of referral commissions, but the one level is 10%, which is very cool. Okay, 10% is a lot. And it's not just when somebody puts in fresh money. If somebody puts in $450, you get $45. It's 10%. Now, where they're going the next day, that person that put $450 in, and the next day they can buy 2 more shares, you're going to get 10% of every share that person buys within the program. So it doesn't have to be fresh money. If they buy a solo ad, if they buy a banner, you get 10%. Okay, but it's only one level, so it's not multi-level marketing. Okay, the other thing, let me see here if this is going to show it here. Another thing about this, that this company pays a direct, tells you it's not a hype. So I know a lot of us, I know myself, I got that hype mentality. You want to make money yesterday. You want to put in $10 and make $1,000 tomorrow. Okay, whatever the case may be, I'm just exaggerating. This is real. This is not a hype. Otherwise, you would not be able to use Payza. You'd have to use EaglePay. Payza will not do any high-risk programs no more. Done. Okay, and that's been for probably 8 to 10 months that they've shut it off, that they will not allow any type of a hype or any high-risk business online to use their company direct. Well, ad hit profits, you can use Payza Direct. Okay, that's a really good sign that, this company is on the up and up. There you go, Teddy, you're right. No ST. If you live in Virginia, you can't use Solid Trust Pay, unfortunately. And there's 3 other states in the United States that you can't use it either. So Payza is a great option. Okay. The other thing is, Charles is a single dad with an 8-year-old son, lives in the United States. He made darn sure what he's doing here is completely compliant with the United States. Okay, because, I mean, it's obvious he's got a child that he's raising. He doesn't want anything to happen to him, because it'd be major, repercussions for right down the line for his whole family. So, yes, Charles is from the USA. He grew up in Denver. He now lives in Utah. He's 33 years old, an amazing person. To me, anybody that's a single dad, and don't get me wrong, single moms, I love you too. It's a hard job. Single mom, single dad is a hard job. It's overtime. And if you don't have a child, then you don't know what I'm talking about. But if you do, even if you're married, husband and wife take care of a child, it's work. And doing it by yourself is hard. And in the United States, there's very few single dads. It's mostly single moms, because it's very rare that the man ever gets full custody of a child, through a divorce. So, that I have a high respect for him just for that alone. Okay. So let's hear. And now I'm going to show you where are we at here. Okay. Alexa rating. What's this mean? 9,260 is what AHP Profits rates in the world. You want to know how many websites that Alexa rates? Over 30 million websites throughout the world. That's not 30,000, 30 million. We're rated 9,260 out of 30 million. He's only been around a little over, actually, almost a month. This is amazing to attract advertisers, people. Serious advertisers. They see this. This is, you're right, Huey, this is huge. I mean, I've seen a lot of websites, and I've never seen Alexa rating climb this fast. It's incredible alone, yes. And that's why I wanted to show it. For people that don't know what this is, Alexa Rating is a neutral company that just rates websites. Okay, you can't pay them to rate you, nothing. You get rated strictly by the way their software works, and the intricacy of their program allows them to do this. They launched on April 8th, which was a month ago. And to have this kind of Alexa rating in a month is phenomenal. Okay, they're gonna be. I don't know where they're gonna be. All I know is, was it a week and a half ago? It was at 25,000. I'm not sure where it was before then because I wasn't monitoring it till then. But all I know is it's gone in a week and a half from 25,000, which is phenomenal, out of 30 million, to 9,260, and it just keeps dropping and dropping and dropping. And that just makes advertisers more wanting to come to AHP Profits and advertise. And that's how we get paid, by the shares of the advertising being done. Okay? And here's a really cool example that Pam said on the last webinar. I probably should just let her say it. And I'm just going to let her say it again when I get done here. About Walmart. I love that example because it's true. The other thing, okay, as far as... we have I've put up a Facebook page, and again, this has a lot of information on it. And what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to do this real quick. Hold on 1 second here. That link is to the Facebook page, okay? And the reason I'm putting that in there is if you're advertising this, and you don't quite understand it all, or you don't want to sit there and try and type 1 billion words and explain everything, all this is, and you can go on here, like it is cool, make comments. If you have a suggestion, and this is also where you can find the webinar link. You can click right up here top the link, and it'll bring you to the webinar every Thursday at 7 p.m. It'll be pinned up top, like on a Wednesday before the webinar. But you see all these videos are how-tos, okay? Every one of them. There's another webinar. The first one we did had Charles on it. He spoke. Very cool. You got how to change the time, how to purchase, how to bump, some questions and answers, how to go on vacation, how to set up your ad. Every title, they're very short. Okay, it was 40,000 on 20th of April. Wow. Okay, thanks, Jason. So, all these here, okay, the title is exactly what it explains. They're only like maybe 3 to 6 minutes long. Okay, every single one of them. There's like 10 of them on here. Explains all kinds of stuff. If you all think of another video that needs to be made, I'll make it. And now, what I want to tell you right now, because I know other people have asked me this, and no, if you go on these videos, there is no link, zero link. I'm not advertising myself. I'm trying to help people. You can go to every one of these videos. You will find no link. Okay? It's strictly for educational training and helping. All right? So if you have somebody new, send them to this Facebook page. It explains a lot. I mean, I know it doesn't explain everything, but it will definitely get them going on the right, the right path of what they need to do. Okay? And that's all it's for. It's for nothing else, and I'm hoping I'm not making other admins mad or anything like that, because that's not the purpose. I'm just trying to help. That's it. There's no motivation behind it except for hopefully it helps somebody want to join. Hopefully it helps one of your referrals to join under you, because now they understand it, whatever the case may be. That's the only thing it's for. Yes, you can go make comments on the video. Yes, there's a spot here to make comments. All right, we actually do it up top, and it ends up coming right here. Bring everybody over here. To help them out. That's all it's for. It's for nothing else but for help. Okay. Let me see what else is there. Exactly. That's all it is a resource. Exactly right. Okay, and that's all I'm trying to do. The more we work together, everybody. And like Pam's going to get on in a minute and answer questions, thank God, because I might lose my voice if I keep talking here. She's an awesome admin. We got several admins. Linda is actually right around the corner from my house right now. She's awesome. We got Carolyn. We got Vince. And I'm sorry, but there's another person who's got a really long name, and I can't pronounce it, and I don't want to pronounce it wrong. But, a lot of good people. And then there's members in all these Skype rooms that will help you too. It's what it's about. And, okay. So it's all good. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and put this like this here. And put that up like that. And Pam, when you're ready, I think we're ready for questions, and if I need to put the site back up to explain something, I can do that for you. So, you ready, Pam? I hope, please. Oh yeah, Pam, you can tell them the statistics too. I forgot that one. Well, we're waiting for Pam. She had put in there, just in a month, there's been over $1 million paid out already to all the members. Not shares or money in their available balance. Money actually paid out to people in their processor. Okay, you ready, Pam?
Hi, everybody.
Cool.
Can you hear me, Ernie?
Yes, you sound perfect. If anybody has any questions, go ahead.
Good. I believe I've just been answering the questions as we go. I don't see any new questions. Is this meeting being recorded, Ernie?
Yes.
Okay, great. There is no cost, Teresa, for setting up your banner. That's your $45 purchase when you first join. You can go to set up listing on the dashboard, put in any banner that you would like to advertise, and the cost is the $45. In fact, every time you buy a new share, that $45 purchase will bump your listing back up to the top and also provide you with 1,000 viewings for your ad. How many days will the program survive? Well, how many days am I going to survive? We just really are doing the best we can. I hope it survives for years, and that is Charles's intention as well. seems to be going great so far. It's legal. Excuse me. AHP Profits is a DDoS secured website. Charles has made every precaution for us to keep us safe. The security is wonderful. It's still up. And as long as it's still up, we know there's fine security, because hackers are going to try to come in to any program who's doing as well as we are. We all know that. We've been around a while. Let me see the next question. Teresa asked for the new 468 by 60 banner. I'm not sure what you're asking, Konos. Don Charles has done everything in his power to make sure that we are legal in the United States. And Lewis, I really have nothing to screen share right now. I'm just answering questions. Trying to save Ernie his voice. All purchases give income. Solo ads, banner ads, shares. My Walmart story.
Yeah, you know, like is
What's my Walmart story, Ernie?
the one where you know, how many people go into Walmart one day versus the next day, and you know.
Oh, okay, yeah. Just think of this like Walmart. If you go to Walmart one day and there are 10 people in Walmart, you're going, wow, it's kind of a slow day. You go in Walmart the next day and there's 200 people. You can hardly get in line. That's the way our program works, huh, people. Some day it's going to be slower than other days. It's a business. It depends on sales. It's just a story, Ryan. Shabir, I don't see your question, honey. You'll have to ask me again. They're flying by. We get, when we purchase a share for $45, we get a percentage of the total of purchases made on the site until our share reaches $56.25. After that, it no longer makes money. That equals 125% return. It would be $11.25 on every $45. Have I missed anybody? Guys, I love hanging out with you all day long. I love talking to everybody on the internet, and thank you so much. You've all been so wonderfully sweet. We are all blessed to be here. Shabir, I'm going to scroll up and see if I can find your question. The lifespan on each $45, that's something it is impossible to say, because it's illegal to say. Actually, we're not supposed to give accounts for any monetary happening online, so it doesn't take that long. You just have to watch your account, get to know your account, keep your eye on it. Make sure that you look in the back office under your revenue shares to see when they have expired, and make sure that you keep repurchasing so that you can keep as many active as possible. The more you have active, the more of the profit shares you will make. Ernie, when will the video be posted? As soon as Ernie can get it edited and up on the Skype, we will give it out to everybody. Shabir, if you want to contact me on Skype, I will talk to you until we get your questions straight. I promise. Thank you, Konos. Mona, I didn't answer that question because I have not a real answer to what the maximum withdrawal is. But I will ask Charles and I will find out for you, okay? Teddy, Charles is on top of things. He has things animated. He is one of the smartest men I've met online today. Um, and we're all there to help him whenever he needs it. You might get in touch with Ernie to get a pre-recorded webinar. We just post them in the Skype.
Yeah, either they're on the Facebook page. They'll all be there.
Okay, and on the Facebook page. Thank you, Ernie. The total, Bessa, the total of all the sales is what makes our share go from $45 to $56.25. Does that help? Ernie, can you please put the Facebook link back in here for us?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
You can run as many accounts as you like from the same IP address.
Yeah.
Does anyone else have any more questions? I believe we do not have autofill login information because Charles has a reason. It would have to do with security. He has every security measure possible for us, and that would be one. So, no, we're going to have to keep on typing, I'm afraid. Sorry, Nina. I'm going to put in my Skype name again for everybody who would like to add me. If you have any friends that want to add me, that's great too. You can put in as much as you want, Imran. The maximum is the limit. The sky's the limit. I know I'm all in. I'm having a blast. Thank you, Linda. This is a wonderful program. We've all waited so long for this program. Okay, Ernie, I believe that's it, hon.
All right, let me just go ahead and somebody's asking, show them how to PIF. I'm just going to bring the site up real quick. See if I can do that for them.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Pam. That's awesome. Let's see here. Right here under finance management, hopefully it doesn't kick me out. It might have to sign back in. You just pay it forward. Number of shares that you want to PIF. The user's name, you put it here. The thing is, when you PIF, it's not going to send money into their available balance. It's going to buy them shares automatically. Okay? For the person that asked that. As far as Saudi, there's a I'm not sure where it's at, but there's a place where you can. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. There's somewhere on here that I can't remember where it is. Pam might. There's somewhere where you can enable your IP address, and that's why they're not able to log in. I could have sworn I've seen this somewhere on here. I don't see it right now, though. There. Yeah, here it is right here. It's on your account details on the bottom. You see right here, secure mode, enable IP address protection. If I'm not mistaken, if you click that, you will not be able to get in from another IP address. Thanks, Ted. You beat me. See, that's why I like, everybody's trying to help everybody. That's what this is about, everybody. Sonia, did you see what I was showing you? There, yep, there you go. What happened here? Okay. All right. Well, hey, it doesn't look like there's. Is there anybody that has any more questions? If not, we'll call tonight till next week. I don't know if y'all heard, but we Charles has paid over $1 million out to the members already in a month. That's awesome. Okay, show you how to piff again, Sonia.
She's asking about the IP address, Ernie.
Okay, let me show her again. I think Rhonda knows more about this than me because I can tell she's typing away on that one. Okay, if you go to your profile and security, you go to your account details, and you go down to the bottom. It's got your secure setting with the enable IP address protection. It says, okay, secure settings. If there is no check mark in the box for enable IP address protection, the login will ask you, whoops, it disappeared. We'll ask you for the primary password, username, then also the secondary password. If there is a check mark in the enable of IP security, then you will not be asked for a secondary password. Okay. You get that, Sonia? I don't send the emails. What I do is I put the several times I put the information in all the Skype rooms. If you're in a Skype room, you'll get there. Or if you go to the Facebook page, just every Thursday at 7 p.m., all you gotta do is go to that Facebook page, and it will be there. The link, a picture of the day of the webinar and the time, and you get it right there every single time. We don't send emails out to remind everybody about the webinar. Maybe sometime down the road, but right now, I'm just a member like Pam, and we're just trying to help out people. That's all. Okay. Okay. Somebody want to put in that link again? Because somebody's faster than I am. The link for the Facebook group. And you don't have to be added. It's an open group. It's not one that you have to ask permission for. Anybody can go in there and get all the information they want there. I don't have it's not a fan page where you have to ask to join. There you go. Thank you, Huey, very much. That's the Facebook link. Just bookmark it, save it. And it's got a bunch of information there. We add more videos if we need to be as far as explaining things, but there's already a load of information there. Every single webinar that we have on Thursday will be recorded and will be on that Facebook page. This is only the second one we've done. We just started last Thursday, and the one last Thursday is on that Facebook page if you want to listen to it. And it actually has Charles, and we did kind of a biography on him, which is really cool. Okay, Sonia, if you read what Teddy just said there, it might help you with that IP address problem. Yeah, Imran, read what Teddy just said. Okay. Thanks, Teddy. I appreciate that from Virginia. And I appreciate everybody else for being here. It's awesome. Thank you, Pam, for your help. It's great. And again, as soon as I get this uploaded and done, hey, Glenn, what's up? Long time no see, guy. Wow, small world. Anyway, yep, and check your spam too. Exactly. And if somebody can't hear, the best thing to do is log out and log back in, which if somebody wants to type that in there, but uh, it is recorded. And like I said, I'll put it on the Facebook site for every webinar we do. There'll be a wealth of information there. And thanks everybody for being here. And again, if you have any suggestions, put them on the Facebook page. Comment. I'm open to ideas. I don't know everything by far.
Ernie, I just have one more thing to add, if you wouldn't mind.
Not at all. Go for it.
Guys, the best thing right now that we can do for our program, besides repurchasing, if you know somebody who has another really hot program, get them to come over here, sign up under you, and purchase some advertising. This is the hottest site for advertisement on the web right now. We're the highest on the Alexa rating. You get 10% if they purchase one of those big expensive ads at the top. You get 10%. And we all get to participate in the profit share. So go out there and tell people, this is the best place to advertise. Come on over here. Thanks, Ernie.
Hey, no problem, Pam. And hey, Pam, I'm not sure, and Rhonda, I'm not sure as far as whitelisting the email accounts. I don't know how to do that. If you do and you want to tell me how, I'll be more than happy to make a video. Because I think that is an issue. Some people aren't getting the solo ads. I know I'm not. And it has something to do with the whitelisting, but I'm not sure how to do that, or I would be more than happy to explain.
You know what, Ernie? I'm not positive about that either. Whitelisting, I'll bet Lewis could tell us. It is how you open up your email for your email account to accept email, but I'm not sure how you do it. Glenn, do you know? We'll find that out too, Rhonda. No problem, honey.
Yeah, Rhonda, I think, knows how. So, Rhonda, add me on Skype and we'll talk, and you can tell me how to do it, and I'll make a video because I want to know myself. That'd be very cool. Just tell it that it's...
So you just tell it that it's not spam, and that makes it whitelisted, right, Glenn? That sounds right. Okay.
Yeah, but how can you tell it's not spam till you get it? You know what I mean? If you don't get the email yet, how can you tell it, that it's not spam? Because I know how to do that as far as, going in there and marking it saying not spam, but till you get an actual email to tell, the system it's not spam,
right.
I don't understand how you do that.
Well, there's some homework for me. I'll find that out. Ernie.
Sounds good. All right, Rhonda, get with her too. You guys, you girls.
Rhonda, Imran, Ernie just explained to Imran how to go in the back office and uncheck that block that talks about your IP address and the security settings. So he should be all good now.
Yeah, Rhonda was actually one to help me with that. I was just repeating for Sonia because she was the one that was having an issue with it.
Add the email address to your contacts and it won't be treated as spam. That's how you add the email address to your contact list.
Oh.
I remember now.
Okay. All right, well, hey, I think we're good, Pam.
Okay, thank you, Ernie. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody, too, for being here.
See you on Skype.
Yep, we definitely can connect. All right, thank you. Everybody have a good day, good night, depending where you're at. Until next Thursday.